Good evening, beautiful fellow yogis. Thank you for joining only in Sedona Yoga for this wind down flow. These gentle flows are designed to engage your parasympathetic nervous system and help ease you into sleep or simply a calmer frame of mind. This particular one starts standing and moves you down to some gentle mat or mattress-based stretches. So grab any props you might like and let's talk to our mats. Okay, beautiful yogi, just stand tall in your mountain pose. We're going to take a slow, mindful sun salutation to get down to our mat. So take a nice deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, slowly go into a forward fold. And if you have blocks, you can place them here. That might help if you have back problems. Otherwise, just come down. Feel the release of the hamstrings. It feels good just to collapse and surrender, especially if it's been one of those days. And then inhale to a flat spine. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Come back into plank. Lower yourself into a chaturanga. And then just let your belly rest. Come into a little cobra. Take a second look over each shoulder. Maybe stretch out some of that lower back tension from your day. And we're going to push back into a child's pose. So come up onto all fours, spread those knees wide. Take a child's pose for a breath or two. And then just come back up to all fours, tuck your toes, and take a down dog to release that posterior chain. Maybe walk out that dog if you've been in heels all day. This feels fantastic to stretch those calves back out. And then maybe just take a breath or two as you find stillness in your down dog pose. Before bringing your knees to the mat and giving me a few cat-cows. Inhaling as you sink into the saddle of that back. Exhale as you round. Do that one or two more times. And hold that last cat just for a little extra stretch in that upper back. And then come to sit on your heels. Grab a bolster if you have one, or maybe a nice squishy pillow might feel good. And we're going to come into a little yin style Sphinx. This is great if you've been slouched over your computer all day. I like to press my bolster right against my belly, right where it starts to arch up. Kind of giving a little support there. But you do you. And just passively hold this stretch for the lower back. Take 1 or 2 more breaths here. And then just come on up. You can keep that bolster right where it is. As you turn yourself around, we're going to go into a supine pigeon. And what I like to do here, just kind of sit on that bolster as I come back. Kind of adjust myself, find a good position there for my back. Just kind of lay here. Take a little stretch on top of that bolster before moving it down for your supine pigeon. So bring it down beneath your hips just to change the angle a little. And then cross one leg over the other and tilt back. It's okay to throw in a little bonus pose that's not a pose, just because it feels good sometimes. And release, just switch sides. And then just release, remove that bolster completely. We're going to do a pose called banana asana. So take your feet, move them towards the outside of your mat. Shift your hips over, and then curve your body, kind of like a banana. And just give me a few breaths here. Play with it. You can cross the feet or keep them side by side. I like mine crossed, but you do you. And when you've had enough of this stretch on one side, just stretch in the middle. Kind of like we did in our little non-pose, only no bolster this time. And then just shift that to the other side. So your feet go to the edge. Your arms go to the edge. Your body's forming kind of the letter C. And then come back to center. Bring your heels together and place the soles of your feet together so you can open up through your hips. Supine cobbler. Bring one hand to your heart and the other to your navel. And just take a few deep breaths here as we close our practice together. Elongating each exhale. I'd like to inhale for a count of 4. And exhale for a count of 5 or 6. And from here, beautiful yogi, you can stay in this pose. You can take a full sukhasana, or simply roll over into your favorite sleeping position. Thank you so much for ending your day with only In Sedona Yoga. Namaste.